it's just so interesting how we often believe that things are harder than they are. And I'm not going to say that writing a book is easy, but chipping away at anything, no matter how big, makes it possible. And so one of the most exciting parts about writing is that there were certain avenues that were self-destructive or unproductive that I kept taking when I had free time. And then as I wrote this book, I got so into it that I didn't want to do any of those things. And those are things that I have struggled with in the past. And I consider it part of a past life, past self. And it's amazing how they disintegrated when I had something I was so excited about and that I had really sunk my teeth into. So of course, I am excited to share the book and I want it to do well, and I think it will really help people. But the other part of this is I just couldn't help but wonder to myself, I wonder how many other people out there have these goals, these ideas, these projects that they really want to chip away at, and it just seems too overwhelming and it just seems like too much. And so I wanted to share a couple things about this process. I have almost quit writing the book, like, I don't know, 2, 3, 5 times. Or almost every day I woke up like, what if this fails? What if this doesn't help anyone? And then I realized as I was writing it, it helped me. And as I refined it to be less about me and more about the people that read it, I became more confident, oh, this will help people. This is worth battling my inner demons every day to get it out, even if I look like a fool. So ultimately, what I would encourage you to do is to not worry about reverse engineering your big goal, your big project, whatever you want to do that you've been putting off. I would say just take the first step and find a way to enjoy it. And if that first step is a big step, find a way to donate an hour of your time, commit an hour, maybe 2 every day, every week, whatever that looks like. And it's amazing because as most things in life, you look back at it and it goes by like that. And although there's been some real struggles and I thought about throwing in the towel and I had imposter syndrome and I thought I might never finish or would it be worth finishing, I'm so glad that I took incremental steps to get here. And if I could do it, anybody could do it. So that's the PSA for today. So I realize that second part of my story rant today, thanks for sticking around by the way, is I said, don't worry about reverse engineering your goal. I don't mean don't do it completely, but be very vague with the phases and then focus on the first step of that phase. Because what happened to me and what happens to a lot of people is if you reverse engineer your goal and you get too specific, you get lost in the weeds of the future without really focusing on the quality of the present. So for me, that meant I had to focus on giving the reader value by writing the book well and not worrying about how to publish it, what the cover was going to look like, the specific title that I would use, how to market it, how to promote it. Those are all later on. Yeah, I know I need to do those, but I need to focus on this now and make it really good. And when I wrap that up, I can shift my focus to these next steps. So whatever it is, do the reverse engineering, but remain flexible because each step you take, the path will change, and focus on the now. Another interesting afterthought, with AI nowadays, anybody could have AI write a book for you. And although I think AI is an incredible tool, especially for editing, I took a lot of pride and a lot of time to write it and edit it myself. If I got really stuck on a sentence or a paragraph and I was like, this doesn't make sense, I would have ChatGPT help offer some editing suggestions, and then I would make it my own. And I don't want to be condescending to any writer or author that's choosing to use a ghostwriter or ChatGPT, but I think there's really something unique about each author's voice. So my other word of encouragement to any aspiring writers or authors out there is use AI as a tool, but be the author and the editor. You'll be happy you did.